It's one way to cheese. It's one way to cheer me up. Yes, now do it again. And don't link me any more fucking WoW articles, man. There shall be no more. Did you see the post yesterday? There'll be no more of that. I didn't ask. I was unaware. I was totally unaware. Turn around. Fine. Oh, in game. They're all AFK. They're all AFK. There's this. I have housing area music off. Maybe. Are you going to watch the FF14 live trailer on the 5th? No, probably not. Not until I'm there. I'm living in ignorance is bliss with this game. I'm living in ignorance is bliss is this game. I'm living there. I'm living there. Yeah, I have it. I have my ignorance is bliss. Enjoy the ignorance. This game is amazing blind. That's how I've been enjoying it. I'm enjoying two sides of it. One, obviously the story. I'm enjoying that immensely. And two, discovering the class and kind of working things out. And I don't even know what spells this character gets, you know? So I'm enjoying all that mystery. I'm enjoying it all. Crafting changes. I haven't even crafted a single fucking thing, man. I haven't crafted anything, so... maybe nothing much. That is a ridiculously suggestive outfit that you have on. Who is that? Muranoda. Muranoda. I've been told crafting is fantastic. I have been told. I've been told lots of things are fantastic. I'm just not there yet, that's all. I'm not there. I can't wait to get into the crafting. You sunk 300 hours into it? Oh my god. Zoom in on her. There are some crazily suggestive outfits in here. If my wife turned up like in an outfit like that, not that she doesn't have one, but if she did, she'd be in fucking trouble. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. That would be a... That would be she'd know what she's getting into with that. Let's repair. Let's do that. 2 million down. Right, I'm going to the saucer. I need to play a couple of mini games before I get started doing. Before Alfie starts telling me his problems. I need that. Kids, you going to your nanas? Emma knows how to manipulate me. I'm a very simple man. Ultimately, I am a very, very simple man. Do you want to know this biggest scam Emma recently played on me? We're going to Mexico in February, right? I've got like, I think I have only... Yeah, I think I've only got like a couple of Sundays off before January. So we're going to Mexico for a week. It's either January or February. And she called me when she was booking the vacation. Right? She called me when she was booking the vacation. And she says, you've given me a budget. Which I had, right? Because I was supposed to be... She was planning to take me to New York for my birthday before COVID hit. So we got that refunded. And she said, right, we've got a budget. But here's the situation, Mike. For the budget, we get this really nice room with 2 double beds in it. It's nice. But for an extra £300, we get separate bedrooms and a slightly nicer room. What do you think? And I was like, fucking hell, man. Like, she played me like a goddamn fiddle. Oh, I did it in a heartbeat. I was like, well, yeah, obviously. Obviously, man. Obviously. Although I am a little disappointed we're only going for a week, though. Alright, fine. I'll do a leap of faith. I can deal with that frustration. It wasn't separate beds. It's whether or not the kids will be sleeping in the same room as we're in. Can't have that. That's just a no-go. That's just a no-go. Mexico's nice. Yeah, we're only going for a week because that's what was in the budget. Well, it's a long way to go for a week, and I feel we won't get to see everything. But that is the way it's going down. That is the way it's going down. We should have gone to Mexico in February this year. Sad, man. I've got a bucket list of things I want to do in my life. Like, one of them is see the Grand Canyon, which I was lucky enough to get my wife and kids to see the Grand Canyon when we were in Las Vegas, but I didn't get to go because I was working. And another one is to do New Year's in New York. I would like to do the whole Times Square thing, you know, the big party and all that. I would love to do that. So she was getting me that for my birthday like 2 years ago, just to go for that. And then COVID hit, and, you know, we all know the story from there. We all know that. You'll be miserable? I still want to do it. I don't care. I just want to see it. I want to have fun with it. I just want to experience it. Arizona has beautiful places in it. I've not been that way. Like, I really would like to do a PreachCon tour, although Nupps is getting a little concerned about how much it might cost. But I thought... I keep bringing it up. It's one of my things. It's like, well, we could go, like, on a tour and go to a few states in the US. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Part of it is because I just want to see shit. But we can stream it as well and have fun with it. But I think that's the only way I'm realistic. Without, like, literally retiring for a few months. And just being like, I'm gone for a few months, which isn't really realistic. Because you need a while to do the whole place. Business expense it. You read a WoW article. You need to pay for a vacation from that. Yeah. Don't go to Arizona in the summer. Yeah, those states. After experience Vegas in the summer, I would definitely not do that again. Like, that was... Vegas in the summer was unbelievable. Like, worse... Like, hotter than Egypt in the summer. Which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. That was a brutal experience. I'm never going to finish this. I've got too much adrenaline going through me. I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm going to fail at the last one, for sure. Well, Zar, where's Zar you live? Because he was like, you need to come here. I think that... Is he in Arizona? He was telling me all about it. It was like, it's so cool. Yeah, he's Arizona. Yeah. How do you get to this one? Oh, you do jump up there. Interesting. Oh, you can go to the end of this. Oh, I see. Nice. Oh, we're still going. We haven't failed yet. There's no way I'm one-shotting this. It's about to fuck up massively. Fair enough. I'll take it. The one-shot dream. Gaming. We're gaming. Zombie Flash. I'm sorry I missed all those subs while we were on that little WoW thing. Thank you very much. Thank you all. We made it. Easy. Easy. So free. Right, Cacpot. I did my Jumbo Cacpot. I did not win. I did not win. But I have had a win now on the small one. Not that I still don't get incredibly frustrated when I don't win again. How much do I need? 2 million. Yeah. Okay, these are all scuffed. What's 13 give us? 72. What are the odds on getting better than 72? Quite high, actually. Let's go this way. 1080. Nice. 16, 72. I'm gonna go low here. 72, not bad. Come on, give me a win. What a miserable day. This is the one. I mean, I've won one now. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's see what the next one's going to be. Yeah, Chocobo Racing is... I'm still not sure how it frigging works. I need to spend like a day messing around with it. I think I need to get a... I need to raise a Chocobo, I think. I think I need to like train one and shit. 54, not bad. Not bad, I'll take it. Quede. Yeah, we need to get like actually a proper racing one. Go full Asmon. I can't, man. That guy could grind like nobody else. That guy enjoys a grind. I don't know. I'm well past grinding. I'm well past grinding. Those days are long gone. My grinding days are long gone. I can't do like 20 hours of like just grinding something out, man. No way. Those days are long behind me, which is fine. All right, now we've done that. It needs like just a few minutes, don't we, before it'll check his next one. I just want to see if the next one is slice. If it's slice, I'll be happy. Fuck you, Kobe. Come on. I'm gonna get nothing for this, am I? Ah! Hey. No good. No good, man. No good. Have you seen Lord of Verminion yet? Nope. Never see that. Lord of Verminion. Wait, is that the pet battle one? If it is, yes, I have seen that. That thing is super involved. Yeah. I have seen that. That thing is crazy involved. Like, I was like, I initially thought it was going to be like a WoW pet battle Pokemon thing. And then we did it, and I was like, holy shit, dude. This thing is unreal. What's this lady? Every little thing she does is Mahjong. I don't know how to play Mahjong. I genuinely have no idea how to play it. Yeah, not easy to learn. Yeah, it's not like just match up to 9, is it? Or something like that. It's like Gin Rummy. I'm not a grandma. I don't know how to do that. Where do you go? Wonder Square East. Triple Triad is much easier. I'm scared to death of card games. I'm scared to death that I just disappear down the rabbit hole for all time. I assume she's going to teach me the ways. Oh shit, I didn't even read that. I didn't even read it. Oh no, now I've skipped some dialogue for the first time in FF, and I don't know what's happening. You guys could be the best tutorial ever. Yeah, this is the first time I've skipped dialogue. It's a duty? What? Intermediate novice. Okay. Honba 0. Right. No idea what's going on. I give you 9 bamboo. Okay. I give you north wind. I give you 9 dots. I pawn. With 9 characters. Now I give you 7 dots. Ha! Red dragon, motherfucker. Yeah! 4 bamboo. Three characters. 8 dots. Cactus Man. Red Dragon 2. South Wind. What's that? Ghostface. Ghostface is beaten by 2 characters. I can. 2 ghost faces. 7 bamboo. She. Oh man. Ron. Chiron. Oh, I lost. I don't know. Pass. Pass. Slice? Oh, is it slice? That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, Naja, you need to have 4 sets and a pair in your hand. A set is a triple or a straight. You discard targets you don't want in field. It's a bit complicated, but fun.
I have absolutely no doubts that it is a fun game if you understand what's happening. Hey up, wife's home. She's lurking, man. You need to try cards? I want to try the slice. Today's my day. I feel like it's today. I really do. I don't know what it is, but there's something in the air. The camera's offset? What do you mean? Did I reach outside the walls? What do you mean? I can't penetrate the walls of justice. Yeah, but if we start the card game, dude, I'm just going to be there forever, right? That's the thing. If we start that, I'm just going to be there for absolutely forever. Oh, we got a war. We have a war. We have a war. Just one game. You have 8 minutes. Let's go. Chris fixed it already, I bet. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. Just one hit. Look, it's a nice way to relax. It's a nice way to completely relax. That's what I like about it. It's a nice way to completely relax. Kick back. Win some coins. There's music coming from somewhere. Judge Dredd music. What? Why can't I hear Judge Dredd? Also, why is there not another Dredd movie? What age can I show my kids the Dredd movie? Since I started medical school, I got less time. Oh, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Thank you, LSL. And Victoria Greyjoy, thank you very much.
Enjoying it nonetheless.
Which one? The Carl Urban one, right? 6 months? Oh, you saw it at age 9? Really? Did you fast forward any bits? I mean, you can't show slow-mo bullets going through people's cheeks and stuff, right? I would love a Dread TV show. Carl Urban's been fighting for it, man. I mean, apparently that movie just didn't do well, which is just insane to me. I've watched that movie like 8 or 9 times. It's so good. Why not? I mean, it's pretty gruesome for little kids to see, right? It's educational for the danger of guns. The marketing was horrendous. I guess. I can't remember back then. It's one of my... It's in like the Demolition Man category for me. If it Dread's on, we're watching it. Right? That's how I feel about it. If Dread's on, we're watching Dread. We're watching Dread. I think the earliest I saw a gruesome movie was Predator. I think my brother showed me Predator when I was about 8. I know I saw Nightmare on Elm Street when I was about 5, but I didn't really understand what was going on. I have seen the new Dune movie. Yeah, it was okay. It was alright. I think I'm too into the Dune universe. Do you know what I mean? Bye. Thank you very much for the Prime, man. You watched Brain Dead at 6? Yeah, but Brain Dead's amazing. Brain Dead's amazing. It really is. So good. You saw Aliens when you were 7? That's brutal. Yeah, Aliens pretty hardcore. Aliens pretty hardcore. I saw the trailer for Child's Play when I was about 5, and it scared me to death. You know the scariest movie I ever had nightmares about? Puppet Master. Puppet Master haunted my dreams for a good 10 years. Until I actually saw the movie. I'd just seen the trailer. That's it. I had just seen the trailer of Puppet Master, and it terrified me as a kid. Absolutely terrified me. And then one day, I actually sat down and watched it, and it's awful. It's such a bad movie, and I never thought about it ever again since. I never thought about it ever again. Almost vomited when you saw the Alien movie? Oh my god. Did no one ever get scared by Hellraiser? Poltergeist is a great movie as well. That's what makes Poltergeist so scary, is it's also a great movie. The 80s one. Suspiria, though? Big for me. Wait, the Puppet Master, the one with the cartoon books? No, Puppet Master was about a guy who made killer dolls that came to life. So there was like a guy with knives. There's a guy who was just a drill, who drilled through people and shit like that. But it was all done with like stop motion, and it's awful. When you see the movie, it's terrible. You have nightmares about Human Centipede? That movie's terrible, though. Human Centipede 3, though. It's crisp. Human Centipede 3 is really something special. It really is. It really is. Yeah, it's just gross. There's a 3. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. I have a real affinity for B-movie horrors. Like, I really enjoy them. Like, the worse the better. And Human Centipede 3 is just so outrageous and so stupid. Yeah, it's just an awful, awful, gross movie. It's like nothing I would ever recommend, ever. I would never recommend it. RoboCop was another that stuck with me. RoboCop 2 is genuinely terrifying. Like, RoboCop's got the one opening bit where he gets killed, which is really, really just outrageous. And doesn't represent the rest of the movie at all. RoboCop 2 is brutal. Like, all the way through. RoboCop 2 is brutal. Like, RoboCop 1 is famous for the where they kill Murphy and the acid scene at the end, which I think is cut out of a lot of the versions of the movie now. I don't think they even have the acid scene in it anymore. Phantasm! Oh my god, Phantasm? Holy cow, I haven't thought about Phantasm in forever. Those little orbs, man? Yo, those were something special. Those little orb boys were feisty characters, man. Those were feisty. Holy crap, man. Phantasm. That is a classic. That is a real classic. Never seen the Leprechaun movies. Never come across the Langoliers is genius, brother. Are you trolling? If you don't know what the Langoliers are giant fat monsters, like from Doom, that just go and eat time after you've moved past it. So the idea is, it's a Stephen King novel, isn't it? The idea is time, as we move through time, the world gets left behind and you move into forward time. And then these big fat monsters come and eat time afterwards. It's so dumb. The mood is good, like, especially when it was made, because I think it was a made-for-TV movie, if I remember right. It was like the original Stand, right? The original, you know, M-O-O-N, that spells moon. It was made for, it was a TV movie. And they actually did a pretty good job with it, because they had the guy out of Quantum Leap in it. Critters is fantastic, and Critters gets a lot of shit, and I don't know why. I love the Critters movies. I mean, they're bad movies. Critters 1's really a good movie. That's like a good movie. Critters 2 and 3, and I think there's Critters 4, are not good movies, but they're still fun. They're fun movies. Yeah, it's like Tremors, right? If you like, Tremors 1 is a great movie. It's like Tremors and Critters are in the same category. Tremors and Critters, the original movies, are good general movies. The sequels are terrible, but also really fun. Like, I could watch them. I could watch them. I have seen Tremors 4, where they're on an island, I think, and they're hunting graboids or whatever. Oh, it's game time. Go. Yeah, I saw the new Doom movie. It was alright. It was okay. It was a little too slow for me, that's all. That's all I'd say. It was a little too slow for me. I did not need 25 million flashbacks, or premonitions, I should say, of Chani. I didn't need that. I also didn't need that. I mean, not to be... I don't want to spoil it, because it's still relatively new. But yeah, there was some really... I'm not bad-mouthing Tremors. I love Tremors. I could quote most of Tremors. The original Tremors movie was a go-to movie of mine as a kid, for sure. Dude, I liked the new Power Rangers movie with my kids. Like, I'm annoyed they didn't get a sequel. I was okay with the new Power Rangers movie. Like, they didn't become the Power Rangers for like 2 days or whatever of watching that film. But the film was alright. The film was okay. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. They did good stuff with Goldar. Crap, what's her name? Who played Rita? She did really well. I mean, the Dunkin' Donuts ad was about as subtle as Man of Steel, but still, it was there. It was there. The new Power Rangers was fine. It was totally fine. No Ivan Ooze. Rubbish. Ivan Ooze. I have to tell you, though, I have started rewatching Star Trek. It's that time again. I've started with Next Gen. I'm starting again. I've been cracking an episode on here and there when I've had time. I'm trying to get my kids into Star Trek, but they find it super boring. Yeah, I've started at Next Gen. I'm looking forward to when I reach DS9. Oh, fuck Picard 2, man. When's he just going to straight give Data a blowjob? When's that going to happen? Can't wait for that episode. DS9 starts awful and gets extremely good. Extremely. It's the same with the Next Gen. Like, the first series or the second series are not great. But, DS9's kind of the same. Until they take, like, 2 seasons to find the feet in Star Trek, I find. But once they get past that second season, they really start to fly. Yeah, I did watch Discovery with Fingal. Yeah, me and Finn watched Discovery. Because we like to hurt ourselves. We have some masochistic tendencies where we hurt ourselves and we watch Discovery. Me and Finn even recorded, it's in the archive, maybe one day it will get released, but me and Fingal recorded a Season 2, or Season 1 rewatch of Discovery. Because we both talked about it all the time. We were like, did you see Discovery this week? It was so fucking bad. It's so awful. Copium, it gets better. It never does. I don't know what's happening here. I'm dead. Hey, I mean, Discovery has the balls to say that a kid's anguish can shatter the universe. That's a ballsy storyline to write. that's something else, man. That's a ballsy storyline. It really is. Ha! Nerds. Right, this is where I always fall off. This is the end. Oh, the middle one! Oh, man. So close. I didn't see that one was coming towards us. Who's still on? Is there only one person left on? It is. Come on, we believe, Spicer. We believe. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, clap, clap. GG. GG, dude. One day I'll get that win. One day. But it is not to be today. It is not to be today. Let's go and speak with Trista Shambell. He sounds lovely. You sound lovely. You sound lovely. Hey, would you like to watch this pair of lorikeets that you filmed today? What the fuck is a lorikeet? What is this? What's a lorikeet? Oh, it's a bird. Oh, they're so pretty. What did you record this on? 360p. Are they cleaning each other? What's your phone? This is a phone recording? A modern phone? What phone records in 360p? I mean, that's got to be some old-ass phone. I mean, many years old, right? 3310? Judged by pixels. It's just surprising. It's just something you don't expect to see, right? Oh, yeah, we can't fly it yet. Oh, I need to do the compass thing, don't I? Oh, we're close to one. Oh, let's go grab it. I would like to be able to fly, actually. Aha! Hello. No, I don't want a taxi. Fine. Add quest. Just grab and do the blue quest as they show up. Oh, the blue quest has something to do with it as well. Oh, it's on the other side of the node. Oh, interesting. Let me go grab it then. This one here, you mean? Bridge over frozen water? They're cleaning each other. That's cool. Oh, it actually tells you it's a reward. Oh, cool. You have a moment to talk. A short while ago, one of my workers from House Zezamel, how do I say this? Zemail? Asked to go and deal with some Mylodons that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity. It's in desperate need of repairs, but the upland Mylodons roam far too close to it. The craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. The Mylodons, that is, not the craftsmen. I'd asked the Dragoons to do it, but they're so busy it'd be weeks before they found the time. I'd do it myself, but there are so many of the beasts that I fear I'll be swarmed and outnumbered. You're a capable woman. Would you be so kind as to thin them out somewhat? If you were to kill, say, 3 of them, I think that I'd be able to finish off the rest myself. Sure. Let's go. Let's go do that then. If you go to travel ether currents, it will show them. That's fine. Cool. Let's have a mishmash. You can do this while you're riding, right? Yeah. Let's get our fly on. I think this will be smart. Nice way to start the day. What's that mount? It's my gorilla, man. Carrying me. You know me. I need carrying everywhere I go. Always being carried. Always. This isn't the Black Iron Bridge, though. Now, not to be ironic, but there is a house inspector coming to the house today. What's up, Em? Pull your knickers up, you. How long is she going to be here?
Only like 5 minutes.
Alright, guys, I'm just going to take Ben outside for 5 minutes because the house inspector's at the house.
Oh, a boiler. Boiler. Like what I recall. Outside.
sending me friend requests? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? So, alright, guys. IRL doth happen sometimes, man. It doth. The IRL world interfering with our gaming. It cannot be allowed. I guess I'm going down here. Oh, this is main story. Is it? I know. Is it? Yeah, it is. This is absolutely not where I want to be. Did I get a haircut? I have had a haircut. The first one in 10 years, man. I had one a little while ago before we went down to London. It was a weird experience. Not that I didn't like it. Doth thou inspect it? I think texting the temperature of the hot water. To make sure we don't burn ourselves. You know what I mean? Must have felt good. Kind of, but my barber knows who I am, so he was taking the piss out of me quite a lot. Kept teasing that he was going to, like, because I can only have certain parts of my haircut, so he kept, like, going, oh, I'll get this bit preach. He calls me preach. Oh, barber. Which, you know. It's not the best thing in the world, dude. It's not. There could be far better scenarios than your barber calling you preach. I tell you. You got married? Yeah, the barber's a viewer. Yeah, he is. He's indeed. He likes it. This is good. Well, at least I know he's not going to try and scuff me up before I come on camera. Although he does tease. I think the back part of my hair transplant though is scuffed. I don't think that one's gone well at all. I told you there was something wrong with that one that I had done. Emma says it is growing in, but I don't know. I think like this far along after the first one, we were much better off. So I think the second one did not work. I'm pretty sure I had some rookie, but I'm going to give it a couple more months before I start making inquiries. Yeah, the front's fine, but let's see the back parts, nothing's really happening there. And that's after a while now. So we'll see. Would you go again to get it finished? I'm not even sure I can, honestly. Because obviously the more they take, the less they have to work with the next time, right? That's part of the process. So I'm not sure what happens, but I'm gonna make some calls. I'm gonna give it another month or so, see what's happening, because this is like a year in now in the front. But maybe I'm just waiting for something to happen a bit sooner than I thought. Well, I'm not sure what the situation is, but it was definitely very different the second time. I said that to you guys. There's definitely something wrong. I think I got like an amateur nurse doing it. It's not ideal. Stop reading WoW interviews. I can't believe it still gets to me like that, man. It totally does. It totally does. Surprised myself there. I was starting to get like really angry. Oh, chest hair on your head, man. Can you imagine? Ooh. I don't think so. You feel that frustration? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of frustration there. I'm just glad I'm so happy I don't make videos on it anymore, man. I would be feeling like that every day. Is there another one nearby? West. Oh, I didn't even know about it. It was only because it got brought up. Like, have you seen? I think I'll have to skip that going forward. Eventually, the 10.0 trailer will be out. And then we can all bask in the glory of a really cool cutscene. I think we're going down there. It'll be a good cutscene, though. That's all that matters. It will be a good cutscene. Hey, nothing wrong with watching a cutscene. That's fine. Up and jump down here? Nope. They go into expansion blind, they'll make it better for you. Probably not. It depends what it is, right? It depends what they're trying to do. That's the thing. It totally depends what they're trying to do. Are they actually changing their ways, or is it the same shit again? It's hard to imagine they're going to completely abandon the we need you logged in all the time completely. I can't see them shaking that idea. I think it's like ingrained. And probably cause a lot of panic if they actually started to go down that road. Yeah, I think that's such an inbuilt mindset that changing that is... Like we said after we watched the no-clip interview, I think it'll take an abject, complete disaster to force any real change. Have I gone past it? It said west, right? That's the only thing that happened with Final Fantasy XIV, is it took complete and utter disaster to actually change their point of view. I need to remember this new spell I've got. I think I've walked past one. It said go west. Wait a minute up here. He always said they wanted people to take breaks with players crucifying as they stop the plan. That roadmap I'm referring back to, right? You need to... If that's your decision, you need to stick to it and make that work. Because you can't keep changing it on the fly. Northeast. Oh, there it is. You just can't keep changing the direction all the time. You've got to be fluid and adaptable, but you can't change the overall goal. Fixes and changes are fine. Lovius of Flowtech, thank you very much for the 2 months, guys. Thank you very much. Losing a lot of content creators is really bad. It is. I wish it wasn't, because it's not something that should be a factor, but it absolutely is. That's a lot of... It's just so much marketing that's gone. But new ones will rise up. That's what I said. New ones will rise up. They probably already have. It's just I'm not a part of the scene, so... Northwest. New ones will emerge. Of course, I mean, when people have left, there's huge gaps in the market, and those gaps will be filled. I hope for those content creators that are looking to do that, though, that they understand that it's... Like, when I started doing it, the audience was, what, like 12 million players? Potential viewers, right? And that's a lot lower now of potential... Because you also got to deal with it. It's a popularity contest. What kind of content are you appealing to? There's a lot of things there. So the bigger the potential audience, the better. But that audience is much smaller now. The Ice Commander. This guy looks like kind of a fucking beast. Yeah, hopefully, if we can have a Christmas web show, let's see if we can get Nobble over here. Because having a Christmas web show with Nobble is the best. Is best. The demand's not there right now, though. It'll be, the best time if you wanted to try and get into WoW content creation will be the lead up to 10.0. I mean, there's stuff to do now to try and get in, you know, so you can try and get alpha and things like that. Well, how to talk? I wouldn't mind. What at me? Oh, I missed that aggro, but good job. Good luck. Whatever everyone's saying, good luck to you. I always wish you good luck. East. Oh, Tasman, thank you for picking up a hoodie. Yeah, the new Quer hoodies are really cool. I've ordered mine yesterday, so hopefully they'll be here in the next few days. Interesting about that they're starting to think about cross-realm raiding, though. Or cross-faction raiding, I should say. Wow, this really is a huge wasteland. This is crazy. That's kind of interesting that they're at that point now, because that was not that long ago. That was an absolute no. Ooh, look at this place. This is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, this place is spooky. This the place that this must have been like the initial barriers against the dragon fight, right? No nearby currents. Oh, there's a dungeon here or something. Ooh. Cool. Let's look forward to that. I think we can walk back now then. That's cool. Fat Kid, thank you for picking up a Quer hoodie. Thank you very much. Yeah, someone was saying yesterday this place used to be lush with green. And it's now an icy wasteland. I haven't done any Heaven's Wards dungeons yet. That's one thing I'm really excited by, is to see how they change their dungeon style. You've already killed 3 of them. Thank you ever so much. You're not injured, are you? Here, take this. It's your cut of the fee for the work. Incidentally, did you happen to see the farm on the far side of the bridge? Those Mylodons have made it difficult to access that area, and the bridge has been left to fall apart. After we repair the bridge, one day we might be able to rebuild that farm. Cool. So if you click on... you have to forgive me here while I learn this. Where does it tell you your ether points that are remaining? Travel menu. Okay, which one's the travel menu? Teleport, return. Red buttons. The travel is setting in the bottom right. Okay. Travel. There we go. Ether currents. So I'm guessing this is telling... Is this telling me then I've got all the ones that are out in the open world and the rest are quest related? The red ones. I guess that's what the information is there. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Super. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's go talk with Trusty Chambel. No more blue quests in this area, is there? No. Awesome. I guess they'll unlock as the story progresses and unfolds. No problemo. That's fine. That mount is something. Do you like it, Paul? It's pretty spectacular. I don't mind this one because I like the way the character holds it. As if it's moving so fast that I can't possibly maintain. It's such a beast. The dodo is such a machine, man. I think someone gave me the dodo, if I remember right. Alright. Ah, the guest of House 4 Tom, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akafar beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Oh, it's a duty. Sweet! They've put in loads more duties this time. This is a great change. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saints. Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer. We know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers. May dragon wings bear us to victory. You're about to get moogled, dude. You're getting so moogled. Like, ask yourself, do you really want to get moogled right now? They're gonna get moogled.
Your guard is down.
That is still something I can't get used to. Oh, that's it. You're getting flared, boys. That did not work out as intended. Oh, I had no swift cast. Never mind. The in-combat voice acting has really taken me for a surprise when it happens. Always move away at the last second. Oh, there's more. Those next to the first line. And who might you guys be? You have a lot more health than your friends. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Oh, I've dropped my DPS circle. I'm taking this. You can't expect me to move it out of the Root of Power. There's no way. I've dropped Root of Power, dude. There's no chance. Whoa! Big boy! Get you!
Focus. Release.
What? Talk to yourself, Alfie.
Know your folly.
Focus! Release! Alfie's laughing a little bit. This guy's a big old chungus. Whoa! Hey! Calm down, Big Bella. Chill. They fight like demons. It is death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so was we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Estenian. I suspect it's the heretics' way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death, and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. It's so dark. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this Ashen Isle. Cool story, bro. You just got cool storied by Alfie. Yeah, okay. So anyway, let's go there. You got so cool storied by Alfie. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Jellytots, might have information of use to us. But mayhap you are not familiar with that name either. The convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I am willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors, then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Alright, to Jellytots we go! You like Jellytots? Not for me. Not for me. Too sweet, too sickly. Hey, we're kind of moving towards the dungeon. Like. Me likes. This is good. You can drag the Ethercore boat to the hotbar for easy access to flying progress. Oh, that's cool. At the minute, it's just quest ones left, so... it looks like there's 6 zones, though. Of which I think we've maybe seen 1. There's no information to display. So, I mean, how big is Heaven's Ward? A big old chunker, I would imagine. Triceps says, picking up a hoodie as well. What's up, Sir Flex a lot? Mark, thank you for the 2 months. And Witty Hero, thank you for the 3 months. Smile! Smile face. Woohoo! Smiling. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the smiles. I do like. I assume we'll be much more efficient in unlocking flying next time we get to a new zone anyway. Looks like pretty much if we just followed the story and just clicked the compass when we were nearby, we would have naturally picked them up anyway. If this is only considered to be 1 zone then, including the flying area and the other town that we visited, I think it was Falcon's Nest, then... and Ishgard. And what are the other themes they're going to go with in the different zones? Because I love this theme. I love this wintry area. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? My name is Jellytots, and I sit here by the fire. The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the winds claim your corpse, and I shall eat it. Beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... Oh, by the fury! That armor, your lance! The Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray, forgive my disrespect, sir. I am Jellytots, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our little camp? Dragons. Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. I've been sat here, you see, by the fire, keeping warm. That said, mine own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Floor, Estenienne, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Jellytots is mad lazy, man. It's like, oh, you go and do it. I'm staying here. It is winter. He just severely cannot be fucked. Oh, we got some blue quests. Nice. Surely one of these people have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray, speak with as many as you can, Flo. Alright. Oh, he's boorish. No, don't know any heretics. You don't expect me to keep track of every word that wanders in and out of our camp. Okay. Heretics? Dunno. I don't know, mate. I hunt dragons for my dear lady. The big, the big ones with the wings. Forever do I look at the sky. Snowflake. 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 That's my job. Very useful, thank you. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go bother Pierre or someone else? I have enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. There's no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Why are you guys living out here if you don't give a shit about the wild? You live in the wild. The fuck? Something I can help you with, milady. Seen any cultists? Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We would be grateful for any information you could share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these, people. If it please me, lord, I'm Pierre. Soldier by trade, though not much of one if I'm honest. If it weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spear, you see. No, it was by order of Sir Jellytot's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of lowborn lads who got pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Islands to light a signal fire. Killswitch Engage, you heard of them? That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Is that so? Why then am I minded to start a fire? Alright. Let's start a fire. I can do that. Ah, nice. Purple flame, purple flame. If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. You are a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Floor? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere to the heretics notice our beacon. Master Alphano, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Cool. Alright, I assume these maybe, Yeah! Want to help out, do you? But there's plenty that needs doing, and killing besides. I'm sure you've noticed that dragons aren't the only thing we have to contend with out here. Take the polar bears, for example. They come here looking for an easy meal, drawn by the smell of our cook fires, then the raid our stores. Think you could thin their numbers a little? Killing 4 or so of them should suffice. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. Alright. What, jelly tots? I remember you. How could I forget? You're the lass who was in the Azure Dragoons company. Since you're here anyway, perhaps you might like to try a hand at a spot of hunting before you depart. See for yourself what life is like for us convictors. The Ravanian horde is stronger than you might expect. Unless you've been at it for years, like I have, I think it prudent to start with something simple and then work your way up to dragons. I suggest rooms. Slay 3 of those, then come back here. Consider it a little warm-up. Yeah, we're doing some actual classic MMO questing here. They're forcing it down my throat, Squeenix. Cowards, all of you. Have you shame at all? Oh, I beg you. Wait. Are you not Mistress Inspector, honoured ward of House Forton? Praise Halloumi. Sure you will consider my request. Know you the Dusk Vigil, westernmost of the Citadel watchtowers built to warn of the Horde's approach. 'Twas lost following the calamity. Another victim of the snows. Within the ruins lies a priceless treasure which must needs be reclaimed. I thought to enlist the services of these so-called dragon slayers, but it seems their courage is not as boundless as they would have you believe. But you, madam, you are not one to shy away from danger, am I right? No. Very good. Very good indeed. There is a sculpture of the Fury within the Dusk Vigil's chapel. An ice rondelle is set on its helm. I would have you prize it free and deliver it to me. The Vigil is not difficult to find. Simply head north towards Banepool until you come to the gates. Knights may bar your passage, but should you explain who you are, they will grant you leave to enter. I think we just got our first donger! Yeah, buddy! Heavensward Dungeon! Yeah! Kind of excite. Gonna kill some polar bears to celebrate. Dude, that opener with all these new spells is really kind of cool. I'm definitely going to screw it up once we start doing some actual raids in Heavensward. Yeah, let's kill the polar bears. Gotta thin the herd. Nothing I hate more than polar bears. Pricks. Stop calling it Eno-chan, man. I can't cope with it. I don't need it. Four polar bears must die by my hand. Fair. I wonder what's best to use this, is it quick cast? What's it called? Sharp cast. Probably fire, I would imagine. Get more pyro procs. That would be my guess. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Woohoo! Any proccers? Ooh. Ooh. Eggs? Ah! Oh, get away, boy. I'm safe. I've got root of power, dude. I'm pumping. I'm blasting, dude. What? Okay, you're hard trolling. You are hard trolling, bro. I killed it! I killed a yak! You proud of me, guys? I did it all by my lonesome. I'm a grown up. I'm a special guy. Right, so it was attacking me because it still had a dot on. It didn't reset its debuffs. Still have my dotty dots. It's weird having DPS cooldowns, man. Gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I think. Purple flame. Let's get the... Where's the... Oh, okay. Rooms are over here. Right. Wouldn't it be great if your Chocobo could heal you? Ah! You guys are too invested in this Chocobo. I'm a one-man army, a killing machine. I don't need the help of some stupid Chocobo. And besides, I did kind of spec him into healing, a little bit. For appreciated Quest. Support Quest today. Get your Quest merchandise. For every t-shirt bought, I'll summon Quest more. How's that for Uber sellouts? Sold! For every Quest piece of merch you buy, that's one more Quest summon. Emma's got to have a right face when I put on my Quest shirt. She's like, you're not wearing that outside. I'm like, fucking hell. Oh, I absolutely am. Purple Flame, we want to go to the Donga this way. Let's go to the dungeon. I really want to do a dungeon. The Quest stays on during sex. Fully dressed in bed. Are you ready for sex? I can't take my shirt off. Or my socks. I'll just tuck my man through the little hole in my boxer shorts. I like it like that. And turn that light off. Oh, and the helmet. Yeah, for sure. And my dunce's cap. I'm not removing my Chocobo head. I bet, can you order a real one? Checking. Real life Chocobo head. There's Chocobo head plushes. Let's go to Amazon. Is it called a Chocobo head? Chocobo head. Dress up. No, there's like fake ears and stuff. If it's not on Amazon, it doesn't exist. Yeah, you have to craft your own, man. Lord knows how I feel about crafting my stuff. Nadini. What is this? A ward of House Fortom wishes to enter the Dusk Vigil. You are aware that the ruins are infested with wild beast, and gods only knows what else, are you not? Why, just the other day, one of our convictors claimed to have seen a massive winged beast. Not a dragon mind, but something altogether different. Interesting. But far be it from me to deny an esteemed personage the opportunity to kill herself in a new and exciting ways. Pray, go on ahead. Alright, our first ever Sword Dungeon. Dope. There it is. Alright, the Dusk Vigil. Oh, level 51. I'm not going to get to use any of my new cool spells, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Record. I probably haven't got Enochian. I'm actually really excited for this. I can't wait to see what kind of changes they made to their dungeons. Like Luigi's Mansion. This environment is sick. Yeah. This is nice. Ahoy, sailors. Alright, so I have Rune of Power. I don't have Enochian. Fair enough. Okay, moving mobs, that's stabbing. Is that an avalanche? Whoa! That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a dragon or something flying around. I see. I get it. What if it's got to clear ways for us or something like that? That would make sense, wouldn't it? I really like this ice wall collapsing effect. Very cool. Watch this. Buffed up flare. Boom. Nothing happened. Is flare do no damage now or what? Nothing happened, dude. I was dropping the bomb and like nothing happened. Feels bad. Oh, I dinged. Check me out. Don't give me the old snowball. What's the level cap for Heaven's Ward? And why are we going to hit it like a day in? The winch lever is missing. Any levers? Ah. 60? Okay, so we're really close to being level capped already. That's fine. Whoa, look at this chungus! What up, big boy? This guy's got a stampede us, isn't he? Check the room. Get back into the dungeon flow, mate. Check the room for interactables. I'm marked. It's charging me. Okay, I feel like I baited that, but it's just going to kill me. Maybe I just needed to get that away from other people. Let's see how this guy handles it. Can't be entirely sure. Prehistoric trumpet. Right, popping DPS. Won't have to move. Pumping the dam. Do I have to get behind him there, maybe? Maybe. And he's got a frontal cleave. This guy's awkward to stand near. Oh, Rune of Power, though! Wah. Okay. Nothing particularly special, though. Heretics are in here? Interesting. Are they heretics or are they ice zombies? They look like heretics to me. Let's kill the healer. Fading soul. Ah, RP. Whoever reads this, if there is anyone left to read it, let it be known that I, Sir Scarlet, bore witness to Dalamu's fall, the Lesser Moon's descent, the black doom which emerged from within, the flames which spread across the horizon, turning night to day. It shall haunt me for the rest of my days. It is the dawn of the Seventh Umbral era, according to some of the men. I told them to put no stock in the ravings of the prophetess, but even I do not know what to believe anymore. The prophetess. I did not know that prophet was gendered. Anybody else know that? I didn't know that. The engineers are still surveying the damage, but anyone with eyes can tell that the Dusk Vigil is beyond repair. Some walls are hardly fit to be called as such, piles of crumbling masonry as they are. The officers have been pleading with Sir, asking him to order a withdrawal. He knows our position is untenable, yet he refuses. We will hold until the last. We are the shields on the wall, the defenders of the Holy See, he says. He is a brave, pious man, less so we who served under him. Not gendered generally. Yeah, I had no idea there was even an alternative version. Guys, you missed out on loot. Balls. Guys. Ah. Sad. Oh, big AoE. Rune of Power. I win. The men we rescued from the collapsed wing have not fared well. Given our dwindling supplies in this seemingly endless blizzard, we may be forced to make difficult decisions soon. This unseasonable weather grows worse with every passing day, and the toll it has taken on morale is plain. We have yet to receive reinforcements from the Holy See, and I fear none shall come. Nevertheless, Sir Ulmeric remains steadfast in his decision and will suffer no talk of withdrawal. Sir Ulmeric's steward tells me he passes hours in the chapel, praying to the fury of guidance. I chanced to see him once as he knelt before the statue. His eyes were transfixed upon the jewel in its helm, and he was whispering things I dare not write. Oh, this is really sad. So when the calamity hit, these guys were held up inside here. And it used to be lush with green land. And then the permanent ice storm came. And they just got stuck in here. And also, it looks like the jewel we're here to find is possessed or something like that. So I'm guessing these are ice zombies then. They're not the heretics. These are just the reanimated soldiers who were left behind. So Ulmeric has taken me into his confidence. He says I'm an honest man and I wish I were a braver one. The mutiny has been quelled. Among the starving, half-mad knights were Sir Ulmeric's most trusted officers. He wielded the axe himself. Sir Ulmeric received me in the chapel afterwards. I told him he will not last a fortnight without food. He smiled and told me that the Fury has blessed us with a bounty of fresh meat, and returned to his prayers. I joined him. Oh no. Yikes. Yeah. Remember that live movie? Yikes. Oh, Halloumi, pray forgive. Your humble servant. For too long have I let fear rule my heart, and in my cowardice have I been party to unspeakable acts. I know now I shall never see my children again, nor would I want them to look upon their father's face and what it has become. I am outside her grace. Hey, you. Oh, you bringing lunch back? Oh, you're not coming back because you hate me. Anything, just some nice breakfast / lunch would do for me. So Yulmeric. Why? Should not eat people, dude. Right? Eating people is wrong, man. Brain drain. Ooh. Oh, he's giving us the old Rictal Stinkle. What was that noise? Okay, heal her up. He's getting damage up from somewhere. Oh god, I'm actually starting to recognize the debuffs. Oh, sweet Jesus. Kill the healers. None shall stop me standing in the Rune of Power, dude. You need to understand that. Oh. I had Rune of Power down. So he's not the last boss. Interesting. Okay. This dungeon is fucking cool. It's the story of the dungeons that make them in this game. Right, so what are these things? Tursus. What the fuck is a Tursus? What is a Tursus? Frostbite. Is that just because we're on the outside of the building? Where's the ice trap? Woo! I would like to think this was the fresh meat, but the implication is certainly that they ate people. Like, without question, that is the implication. I feel like I was being baited to go first there. That definitely felt like some kind of bait to, go on, you go first, go on. I wasn't falling for that. What is this THD style communication you're doing with me here? I assume that's the last boss, that hippogriff thing. Yeah, you guys are making me fucking nervous now. I don't appreciate it. Understand? Stop it. I don't like it. Stop it, dude. The temperature rises, melting the ice. Defeat a Pinnicus. Who's a Pinnicus? St. Gunriel's Chapel. Well, there's the statue. Oh, thanks. What a dude. This looks like a good creature. Should we kill this thing? It looks like that thing from Harry Potter. Right, first thing I'm noticing are these blocks around the room. I'm gonna put my back to one. Destroying them. Whirling Jail. Uh-oh. Did I get snapshotted there? Time for pumpers. The Winds of Winter. There's no rocks left. Lost Marina power. Makes me quite sad. Right, Winds of Winter just increases these debuffs, okay. Is this where the new rocks are going to drop? It is, okay. That's fine. Nice boss. That was a nice little boss. Yay. All right, let's prize out this duel. Oh. Shit. Oh, toxic. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forget, man. I've got like 13 years of dungeon experience where I've never had to do it. Pray forgive me. Pray forgive me, okay? Pray forgive me. Oh, don't shout at me, reporting. No. I thought I was going to get to the cutscene. I wanted to prize the gem out. Apparently we have it though. It's all good. There's at least one Lalafell pat. No, 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 no. I mean... Let's just move past it. Okay. Let's move over it. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't toxic. It wasn't toxic. I am sorry, but like... It's not like I don't appreciate everybody in the dungeons, obviously. But we're all a team. I actually find the commendation... You know what it is? You know what it is? I find the commendation system toxic. Because I can only award one person. And everybody's part of that team. You know? And I wish they would adjust it. And I don't want to take part in this prejudice system. Well, well, you're certainly more reliable than any lordling I've ever met. They've only got eyes for dragons, even though I tell them time and again that if no one sees those bears, they'll be nary a scrap to eat. Do they listen? I dare say everyone around here could stand to be a little more like you. Well, I said you've been compensated, and true to my word, I trust you'll consider this fair remuneration for your efforts. Alright, cool. Oh, I have to pick something. That one. Gimme all the ether! Slain those rooms already, have you? How did you find them? Did they put up much of a fight? Good work. Clearly the Azure Dragoon doesn't travel with mere amateurs. It sounds like those rooms barely put up enough of a fight to consider a proper warm-up. You clearly know what you're doing. If you want to try your hand at hunting down some dragons, speak with me again sometime. Nope. You don't give stuff. You have it, Mistress Inspector. Yeah, isn't this like demonic or something? Yes. There is no mistaking it at last. It is ours once more. My parents presented the sapphire to me on my wedding day, as my wife and I presented it to Yulmeric on his. One day they would do the same for their son. But for that disgrace of an inquisitor, suspicion of heresy, what rot! He knew what he wanted from the start. By the time I secured her release, they had interrogated her for days. She was a shadow of her former self. But the final insult, the final twisting of the knife, was when my son took command of the Dusk Vigil and found the ice rondel to be the centerpiece of the newly commissioned sculpture of the Fury. He couldn't prove it was the self-same one which had vanished, but he knew. But no more. It is back with the family where it belongs. It is admittedly hollow comfort, yet in my waning years I must accept what little that can be had. Poor old guy. Poor old fella. Yeah. Sounds like that Yulmeric. Maybe not the best man in the universe, you know? Maybe not the player we all hoped he would be. Mr. Boris Pavlov picking up a shirt for Que. You man. You absolute hero. Thank you very much. He was an ally in 1.0. Oh, was he? Was he a good guy? I think we're nearly done with the ether stuff. We did like 3 then, and I think we get 1 from this quest. Oh, Yulmeric was his son. Oh, I didn't get that at all from that conversation. Anyway, let's light the purple fires. Let's see if old Lady Iceheart wants to come and jam with us. Sami. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphino. It must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Alfie not very good at getting firewood, apparently.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Here she comes.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
We want to speak with you. Want to be friends?
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me.
Oh, please do.
That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
And it killed her. Sorry.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster.
Oh, fuck a dragon.
In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw
Mel.
against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
They started cutting out their eyes.
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart.
Nah.
Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
You just have it on you? Where did you have that?
Good
gods.
Is it
Until
squishy?
recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the eye does not reside there.
Why not just give it him back?
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Because you won't give him his eye back. He's pissed now. Let's give him the fucking eye back.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
Wow, this is remarkably easy. We must find the eye. We must see Hraesvelgr. Okay.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind.
Oh shit, we're going to
There
Dragon
we shall
Camp.
ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Mama Milkers is back? Or is it going to be the dragon? Oh, I've got to get my magic stones back. Yay, candy. Did I just have that?
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
See you then. Oh, here he is.
Too soon. Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Probably. Right? Its new voiceover is faster, which is great. Oh, we can fly now! Wunderbar. Ah! New get up. Checking. No good. You are Floor, yes? Pray, address me as Sail, if you wish. 'Tis passing strange, is it not, that fate should bring us together thus. Never did I think to walk alongside the Warrior of Light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania, then? The chill of the Western Highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the Chocobo Forest. Oh, we're not going to a Chocobo Forest. Pathfinder is better? Uh-huh. Where the Chocobo roam? Right, where am I? West, it said. Hey, the blizzard stop as well. Oh. Is that because I've understood the winds? I don't see them anymore? Because that's not how wind works. Oh, the weather just changed? It just happened to be a storm while we were there? Intriguing.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Ar, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Have you watched any of the recent FF14 podcasts with Methuzahla?
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Sinuous shapes. They came. I came. We all came together. Wonderbar. Have you watched any of the recent podcasts with Max and Roger? I haven't, because they're talking about bosses I haven't done yet, like in detail. So, there's content for the future. Checking. This is interesting. This volcano missing its peak. Interesting. We now stand on the threshold of Dravania. The path of Som-Ar will take us far to the west and beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might I suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead and see that we are properly provisioned? There's a village here, but I thought these lands the sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a perilous a place? The wild chocobos, Tailfeather, was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Machamp, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival, and will also possess most recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections. Only to this ceaseless chatter. I do not speak, for I live in the shadows. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do so before Ishgard burns. Alright, calm down. Alright, I see an ether current. Yeah, boy! Okay, I am down to ask, what's the most efficient way of doing ether currents? Like, walk around the zone and explore and pick them all up, or just do them as the quests go? Yeah, and just see if we... On the way to the quest, yeah, and just see if we kind of pick any up along the way. Right, I'm down with that. I imagine everybody has their own most efficient way of doing it. Hey, Chipper! I'll pick this one up, because we're pretty close to it. There's only 241 yarns. Ooh. Yo, wild chocobos! Calm down. Looks like this one's inside. Whoa! Nice. A lot of chicken fuckers around here. Motherfucking whales. It's pretty. Feels like New World, doesn't it? Tell you what, their water effect isn't bad. Well, Tamahide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely sail. It's been too long, girl. That it has, Machamp. That it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Som-Ar. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding monstrous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I am not sure I understand. Did the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did Sail not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering callum trees all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. As you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, but we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for your explanation. You're welcome. Now, I won't stop your sail here, but dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. Alright. I like Machamp. He's a good lad. Look, man. My character might look ridiculous, but Lalafels have no place in this world. You get me? What's that one? Does it give me an ether current? It does. I see you've been making the rounds getting to know the hunters in these parts. Well, how'd you like to help a real hunter? I'm overseeing 3 camps set up to the east, but the lazy sods had sent me a report over in a fortnight, and I'm too bleeding busy to be playing messenger. You look right fierce enough to get the information out of them. It's a simple job that'll earn you some coin. Can't rightly say no to that. If that tickles your fancy, then you'll need to talk to the leaders of each camp. Lufel, Gunanet, and Bert. Hear what they have been saying and get back to me when you're done. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you. Bloody naff. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megala crab and taught them how the things walk on 2 legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've got a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for moms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to Nath's home territory. Okay. Yeah, crab people? It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Nath were not to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here? In Dravania? Aye, 'twas in the time following the calamity. My family, dead. My home, burned. And I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Methuzahla. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Machamp found me unconscious from the edge of the trees, and nursed me back to health. With tail feather, I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush and some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insects we might find underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. The Stained One? From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somal. Shall we? Let's just go and kill everything along the way. I like Estinian. Got Moxie. But we have places. Oh, there's a completely new. What is that? Let's go see our campermen first. Rejoice! A man of practicality and wielding weapons. What a friend. Smile. I wonder if they'll kill him off. I want to see that kind of boldness. But Heresvilgar will just fucking knife him. Give him the old shank attack. Hello. Aye, things are going well enough. Been running a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in the woods, though. Okay. There's a thing around here. Northeast. That's where we're going. Eggers, good call. Good call on the Eggers. What level are we now? 57? Oh my, we're halfway through 57. Oh, I can do this on a mount as well, can't I? I can eat eggs and chew bubblegum at the same time. Can I go up that tree branch? Checking. Yeah. Easy. Nothing out of the ordinary here. There's just the one bird that won't shut up. Haven't been able to catch a wink for all its bloody screeching. Fair enough. Music's a bit quiet for me, actually. I'm learning the movement of the winds. Very nice. Next one to the north. Go on, be a friend. Northwest. Excellent. Fat cat will guide us where we need to be. Still no sign. We're on quite an adventure now, just considering we just discovered the Sultana's alive. We've kind of really just not given a shit since we found out that information. Like, what is this? Oh, that's the main quest, isn't it? You know what I mean? We had this big revelation that the Sultana's alive, and then we were like, oh, that's great and all, but... Like, I'm out. I didn't vote for her. Bandersnatches! No way! I gave my kid nightmares reading the Bandersnatch story. Had ourselves a bit of an incident the other day. Some fiend came stomping out of the tree line and gobbled up one of our fresh-caught birds. Wasn't a damn thing we could do about it. If we're going to keep on this area, we'll need some extra hands. You tell the chief that. Okay. Wasn't there a thing near here? The west. Let me just get this before we go and do this to the main quest area. The Bandersnatch is a cool story. There's actually a couple of them. I think they made one that was slightly more toned down. It's got a really good rhythm to it, though. It's a good story to read. Kind of sucks. I don't really need to read to my kids too much anymore. They can read for themselves. Bummer. Kind of a bummer. Reading. Reading LOL. Read for... I spent all day reading for you. I read for you like 9 hours yesterday. I'm literally a storyteller at this point. Pretty sure Squeenix is just going to take this and put it on Audible. More! More! There's some books, though. I mean, I don't know. There are some books that have been taken out of my kids' curriculum. Like, I'm not sure if it's on my... If it's still in... Because they're in this new school, it might still be on theirs. But, like, I think 1984's like not in the curriculum anymore. To Kill a Mockingbird as well, it's not in the curriculum anymore. Catch-22's been removed. Yeah, this year they've removed some books because they're considered too upsetting. Well, I mean, my kids are going to read it. I'll fucking make damn sure they read it. Yeah, the irony of removing 1984, I know. I mean, but like, To Kill a Mockingbird's an important story. Oh, proceed to the stained one. Let's go back into this in. Yeah, I mean, that is the point of the books, is they need to know about this stuff, you know? I mean, I read To Kill a Mockingbird out loud several times in school. Like, for my class. In a way, I was prepared for streaming a really long time ago. But to be fair, I know this sounds mean, but I always got really annoyed when the kids who couldn't read were given the book to read a couple of pages. It was just painful. It was just painful. But, I mean, that's how they have to learn, right? But you know what I mean? It's like, it is toxic. It is giga toxic. But at the same time, it's fucking so annoying. It's so annoying. It always went like, there's like 3 of us who could read pretty well. So it would go like me, somebody who can't read, other guy who can read, somebody who can't read, other guy who can read, somebody who can't read, back to me. And it would just go round and round. Like, that's just how they did it. Paul, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. That is crazy. And Money Panda with his 2-year anniversary. Oh my god. You guys are crazy. It's good. Imagine being able to... I get it. Like, it's a lot of... Like, some people, like, cried in my high school when they had to read. Like, some people, like, started crying, which sucks. It really does suck. Like it at all. They've all got issues, but none of them thought to ask me for help. Do they think I'll bite their heads off or something? At any rate, they're best prepared to round up the birds from each camp. Thanks again for your help. Say, since you've already been stuck up an acquaintance with my people and all, maybe you'd be willing to lend them an hand. Seems they talk to you their troubles readily enough. Garuda, thank you for 5 gifted subs, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have you ever tried writing a story or book? I want to, actually, in a few years, yeah. I have an idea for what I think is a really cool story. It'll probably be shit. But yeah. What I tend to do is what I've been doing for the last couple of years is it's how I go to sleep. Is I kind of flesh out a world in my head, and I keep getting stuck on like little things that don't make sense, so I'm working through those things. But yeah, one day. That'll be something I'll do when I'm older. Just do some writing. The burdens of an overactive imagination? Yeah, kind of. A little bit. A little bit. It came from an idea for a game, actually. It came from an idea of an MMO that I had. And I was like, well... And it's miles different than what it was then. So I was thinking about, like, what would I like? If I was ever to make a game, which I'm not. It's not my profession path at all. But it's like, how would I set it? How would I like it to be? What kind of things would make it really fun? And from there, I was like, oh, it's, you know, what if this happened and this happened and this happened? And it went that way. Well, I'm certainly not a practiced writer. I would certainly have to have help. It's fun. Have you guys never played a game that doesn't exist in your head? And it's been really fun? I've done that loads of times. I've done that shit loads of times. I thought of this game and I was like, oh, this game is really fun. And then I play the game in my head. But I don't have to wait for patches or anything. I can just change it as I go. It's fucking so good. While doing WoW dailies? No. You love designing gameplay systems? Yeah, I was like... My thoughts... The story I'm thinking of that I might write one day is nothing like this now. But I kind of thought, like, how would I really want an MMO to be? And I was like, how can I... What lengths would I go to I had a really crazy idea, right? Which I don't think would ever work. But if it could be done, it would be pretty sick. And it's 3 games releasing at once, right? Three MMOs releasing simultaneously on a planet where there's been a spaceship has been traveling and it's crashed or whatever. But anyway, you ended up on this planet. But these are all completely separate games. But the twist is, of course, you are, of course, all playing the same game. You just don't know it. And you can't, the realistic factor of it is you wouldn't meet for quite some time. And then the revelation would be, is like, there are other people on this planet that are playing an almost entirely different version of the game. And you'd meet over probably months. It should take physically months for this to occur, to actually meet. But in my head, I'm like, some idiot is going to just go off in a path in the desert. You would have to create not physical boundaries, but like game-based boundaries, such as creatures that would eradicate them long before they could reach the other part of the planet where the other gamers are doing their thing. And it was the game was realistically entirely based off the 3 different games using similar resources in order to achieve different goals. So, like, one of the games would be a more sci-fi based MMO, where you have the ship that crashed, and you have some of the resources that came with that ship, and you can utilize them in some way. The other game would be you were the escape pods. You didn't land anywhere near the main ship. You don't have any of those resources. So they have a more prehistoric vibe, similar to Ark and stuff like that. And then there was a more cyberpunky type game that was based up that way. But eventually you will meet, and you're going to have this economy based on different resources, how you use them in different ways. Because, like, the prehistoric people actually utilize the animals for mounts and resources and things like that. Whereas to the more sci-fi based people, they use their resources for different things and want to kill the animals and things like that. No, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't based on any game or anything like that, but it was like the different ideas of meeting each other at some point. But you could make it one game and just pick a different faction, tribe, or whatever to go with. I just loved the idea of people stumbling upon other people in the world who have advanced in a totally different way than them. Should we chance to meet Machamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us about the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style is not quite, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this is evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed as by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling.
Hi, Preach.
Floor, pray, reason with these two.
Would you say it's worth trying get the procedure you did? Is it
The
worth
truth will
paying
be
the
revealed.
money? I love you.
Gonna be fine. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Floor's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estenian. You would have me keep my counsel until Floor's visions confirm the truth. Very well. But debate me not. Our meeting with Herelsfagar will likely provide the catalyst Floor's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Alright, alright. Alright, seems good. Alright, what are we wearing here? Nah. I'll take it, though. You hate me now. Gunther, thank you for the $5. My dad is getting bald. Would you say it's worth to get a procedure you did? Is it worth the pain and money? The pain is practically non-existent, so don't worry about that. If you do have any pain, it's literally for the few hours that you're there. I had no pain after the procedure at all. And on my first procedure, I had no pain at all. other than the injection of the anesthetic. That's it. So 5 or 10 minutes of pain. That's it. The second one did not go as well at all. And I did have some pain in that one. It was a kind of pain in the ass. But is it worth it? I mean, do you guys remember how bald I was? It's hard to... Yeah, like... Okay, apparently someone's made a thumbnail of me with some goofy ass face. But I'm getting this image from somebody else's thumbnail. But that's how bald I was. Right? It's worth remembering that. It was... So, if you, like... Oh my god, look at all these thumbnails. What the fuck? Yeah. Everyone's very shocked. But yeah, that's what it was, and that's what it is now. So, and the back one's still going, so it's hard to say on that. So there you go. That's what it was, and that's what it is now. So if that's kind of what you're looking for, then there you go. But in terms of being like afraid of the pain and stuff like that, it was literally not an existent thing. I was watching the Nike to see how bald you are. It's super weird. It's actually been one of the things, because I'm on camera all the time. There's nobody who hasn't seen it grow. People are more shocked when they remember what it was like, rather than what it is now. Like I hadn't seen my brother in months, and he was like, "Well, I see you all the time on stream. Like it didn't make a difference." And then he saw a picture of the wall. He was like, "Oh shit." It's super boring. Yeah, the hair transplant is super boring. It's super boring. That's basically the only issue I had with it. It's really boring. You're there, it's all day, and you just kind of have to just lie there and let them do the thing. Spy the 3 great towers to the west. Ishgardians know them as Anix Shrine. The place serves as a ruse for Haralsfagar's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Somal, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. Do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Or rather, more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Yeah, I might have gear upgrades, potentially. How close are we to a thing? 140 arms. Northwest. Cool. Let's go grab it. Discord DMs are possibly one of the worst ways of communicating with me. They really are. Your best bet with something like that is honestly to communicate through Bex and stuff like that. There are just so many different avenues of reaching out to me that it's they all get really clogged up. They get really clogged up. Whereas Bex and Nupss will shout at me endlessly. I wouldn't say collecting ether is a lot of fun. What I would say is it's nice that it's like, yeah, explore our zone, now you can fly. And that's it. And they've even put some sort of reasoning to it. Such as, yeah, you have to figure out how the air currents and shit work here by just visiting the zone. Now you can fly. I don't have to wait 6 months to ask some people who've lived under the sea for 10,000 years whether or not I can fly. Fucking hated that so much. I also hate the people that defended it. It does make sense. You have to have shown experience with that. They live under the sea for 10,000 years. What are you talking about, man? That's copium. That's the real copium shit right there. I did a video on it once, didn't I? Where I like had to ask Ben. Because I was exalted with my dog as to whether or not I can fly in World of Warcraft. I do have to say, I can see the conversation going on, is that my kids started private school last term, and they're absolutely loving it. And their level of education has accelerated like they bought a fucking boost, man. They're like speedrunning education at this point. It's definitely one of the best decisions we ever made. Oh, my kids love school now. They absolutely love school. Like they were annoyed when half term came up. Northwest. Yeah, they have classes that are only 13 kids a class. And then the sad thing is, the general sadness is, it is expensive, but it was cheaper than sending them to nursery. Like, nursery was more expensive for me. Which is fucking so stupid. I give up a lot so my kids can have that education, which is worth. Like, don't bother me. But it was more expensive to have them in nursery. Dude, they have 13 to a class, and they have 1 teacher and 2 teaching assistants per class. No more than 5 kids are allowed to be without a representative teacher in the classroom. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think my classes had 30 to 33 children in them. It's really cool. Like, they're learning... Max is learning Spanish. He's 7. No, is he 8 now? 7. Yeah, he's 8 now. He's learning Spanish, and my 6-year-old is learning French. You've had classes with over 200 people? That's crazy. You used to average 25, whereas in there, you used to have 30 kids as a temp teacher. I know, it's wacky. It's really wacky. Well, they come out telling me about stuff. That never happened at their last school, is they came out and told me about what they'd learned, because basically they were just playing all day. Now they come out and they're talking to me about the Stone Age. That, you know, they're interested in it. They're telling me about it. So we built an axe over the weekend. They did a clay model of a cave and shit like that. My youngest kid, who was like the worst hit by COVID, so I think Emma worked it out, is my youngest son missed exactly 2 years of school between 4 and 6. So he was really far behind his education. And we were homeschooling him exceptionally, but he was definitely behind compared to his brother, or where his brother was at the same age. His first spelling test at the new school, we actually thought they might kick him out. He got 1 out of 10. But within 3 weeks, he's now 10 out of 10 consistently. So he's just like rocketed, absolutely rocketed. I genuinely had concerns about his levels of intelligence. It was starting to bother me. But he's rocketed now. As I feared, the road ahead is teeming with Nupss soldiers. Machamp did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed, if they would threaten the dragons so openly. They intend to assault the lair itself. I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanish friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nupss muskets. There is no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Fine. No problem. It is great to hear, yeah, because I was seriously having... I was like, I can't have... I'm going to have to do something extreme here if he's not learning like he should do. Oh, the public school system has been, at least round... I can only talk for my local one, right? But it's been an absolute disaster. An absolute disaster. Oh. Any Moras? Come on, then. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how the US public system works, right? York's public schools are paid for by local taxes. Isn't that one of the problems that they guys have got? So the wealthier the area, the better the school. The poorer the area, the worse the schools. Something like that. So it's based on property taxes. So if there's more lavish homes in the area, the schools tend to be better. I mean, that's kind of a snowballing system, isn't it? I mean, we put our kids in what was reviewed or classed as the best primary school in the area. But, yeah, it was not good. Real shame, actually. I thought it might turn my wife into a Karen because she started having to talk to the principal and shit. She was getting very frustrated. Wow, that fucked you up. You don't have any paid schools besides preschool? Really? Yeah, the head teacher. You don't have any private education in Finland at all? That's interesting. It's like our healthcare, right? We all have public healthcare, but we still have private healthcare. Summoning stone? What is this? The stone bears a striking resemblance to a chocobo. On closer inspection, the stone appears to be a large horn. Perhaps if you were to blow into the hole, it would summon a chocobo. Nope. I'm not blowing the chocobo hole. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. It was to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but I leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. My word to the Warrior of Light, I shall not start no fight. Only finish it. You are truly beyond salvation. Come then.
Vidofnir!
You what? Cool.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From
Alfie?
above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Pull that shit away, dude. Ooh.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Can we leave this guy somewhere else?
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
He's gonna fuck this up.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Gotta kill it.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
Bro, I got this. Look at this hat. Think an idiot wears a hat like this?
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
I like this redemption arc of Estenian. I can already see the cutscene. Just give me the smiles, this, but I can already see the cutscenes where he comes riding in on a dragon's back, spear in hand. The ultimate teamwork. It's got to be like the Nameless King. Twissy, thank you for picking up a hoodie. Thank you, man. Enjoy the quest. I mean, I can already just picture it, you know. So the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. Oh! I did not reach out to St. Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you. A bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Oh, they fucking. Oh, they fucking. They fucking. They absolutely fucking. Oh, they fucking, man. Enough, enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the ether, we must face it together to watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? Don't say it's Moogle-born. That's all I ask. My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Machamp. He knows more of the Nath of their culture than most. Oh, they fucking... You know it. Can I not tag the, woohoo? Am I gonna get burned by a dragon for trying to go in here? Okay. What was that about King Moogle Pawn, you sick man? I'm just sad that I know it exists. You know what I mean? Tired gamer with 50 months, my man. I hope you're having a great day. I really do. Oh, nobody's fucking Alfie. Not in a dildo would go near that. You little boy. He's a little boy. He's the one watching the Moogle porn. West we ride. Oh, God. There's going to be Alisei. Ugh. Oh, no. I hate the world. Rim. Aha! That's why I try not to think about it. You guys always make it weird. Make it uncomfortable for us all. Think here, feel. Oh, that one's far to the north, so I assume, where are we right now? Right over there. Okay, so that... Oh, there's a dungeon up there. Okay, we won't be going there yet then. Cool. Let's go back to Tailfeather. We have a pee. For 2 minutes, guys. I'm just going to pee-pee. Ah, we're all fresh. Alright, give me a primal. I've had a dungeon. I'm ready for a primal. Hit me, daddy. Ho ho! Back already, are we? Oh, met the naff, did you? What is it you'd like to... I'll kill a primal. Summoned a primal, you say? 7 L's. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, they never see much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here, outcasts from the main tribe. From what I understand, I reckon they'd be willing to tell you about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of land-trap nectar, basket of callum fruit, and always, a Nath favourite, a generous portion of young flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches of those forest giants should present little challenge to me. I am extraordinarily agile. Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Alphino's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the bacon. You'll need to carve it from the smaller nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it down in what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Machamp. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten nanker egg. Get out! Go on! Coming around here with that shit. Not on my watch. Oh, I don't think we can get out of here this way. Staying gets high. He is. He's very agile. He's got springy little legs. Springy little legs. He likes it. Attack down, that scared you. One monitor. Whoa, what's this? Trade chat shit? Emilia Bones. La company libre of Emilian esta la rechore de Navon members. Maison de compagnie. Discord sans obligation de vocal. Atradia bon ambiance. Uh-oh. Trade chat spammers in Final Fantasy. Oh, no. Parlez-vous. Oh. How did I get all the way around there? Parlez-vous. Sounds foreign to me. I'll stick here with my sausage on toast. Oh, that foreign muck in my stomach. No thanks. Best day ever, as my gran was like that. Can I go through here? Hey. My gran was very much against any food that wasn't British born and bred. But she was raised in the war. She knows what she likes. And her husband, who was a fighter pilot during World War II, had a curry with us once. Best thing he'd ever tasted in his life. And I swear to God, she nearly divorced him. She looked at the look on her face. I still remember to this day, as he sat there having his tikka masala. She's like, and then she's going, "You'll be dead in a week." You'll be dead in a week. My gran used to unironically offer me tongue sandwiches. Now, I know you guys are going to take that as some sort of pornography, but it's just cow tongue on bread. I mean, what do you do with that? It was so bad. It was so bad that before, when we had to visit my gran, my dad would, unironically, while we were nearly there, pull over and then he'd say, "Son, look, your gran's going to offer you to eat something. Just politely say no, and we're going to go out for dinner afterwards." I was like, "All right, Dad. But just be polite, say no, and we'll go out to dinner later." Right, got it. Got it, Dad. Oh, it was bad. Like, I think that started after my mum went to make us all a cup of tea. And my gran obviously didn't have cups of tea. I think the milk was like 3 weeks out of date. And then she looked at some of the stuff in the fridge and it was just all, like, the bread was green. The whole thing. They're like, "Mum," obviously they would say "Mum, what are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I just have crackers and stuff. I don't really eat that stuff. I get it in case guests come." She just thought it was off food in the house that she would offer to guests and then forget that it was off. So, pass. I pass. 712 yards to the south. I wonder if we're going to come back round here. I think we are. Deserolls, thank you for the sub, man. Hard pass. Yeah, that's a pass for me. I'm gonna pass that. That's a no. Explains your cooking. My cooking is fine, man. I provided so many meals for my family. My family likes my food. That'll do for me. My kids get excited when I cook. Although they absolutely love enchiladas at the moment, and I cannot be fucked making enchiladas, man. I've made enchiladas like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. It is good, but not all the time, man. Not all the time. They're really heavy as well. I do not microwave my head. Shut up, man. Why do I even talk to you guys? Why? Why do I even talk to you guys? Like, everything I say is, like, manipulated and twisted into some decrepit rot. You rot it. You rot it all. You don't pay my sub. Say what I want. Say what I want. You don't pay my sub. It's all mine. You're the one hating on cow tongue? Kind of weird. Fucking Biss. Alright. Next time you're here, I'll offer you cow tongue on mouldy bread. Alright? We'll call it a square deal off the back of that. Do they call you Chef Mike because you microwave food? I'll have you know that my wife gets very excited when I'm cooking her dinner. I make her the best steak. Thank you. And that'll do for me. You subbed last year during the Halloween stream with Nobble. You remember when it was, Juventus? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Paul with a sub to the Cruiser, the Bruiser. Thank you very much. That's because she doesn't have to cook herself. Emma likes cooking. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I'd not have known how to harvest it without Sale's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? Splendid. I shall put this with Justinian's fruits and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Nath. Alright. Hamper time. Nix, thank you for the prime as well, man. Thank you very much. Oh, what are these? Are these hats? Checking. No. What are these earrings then? Oh, they're just rings. Boo. I thought we were going to get a nice big preacher hat. And Cruiser reciprocates with his own gifted sub. Oh, that's awesome. That's a high five going on right there. Bagsy, welcome, Bagsy. Enjoy your stay, my friend. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nath, I think I would be suitably impressed. Alright, stop patting yourself on the back, man. Uh-huh. Well? How long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? I don't know. Arm yourself, Master Alpha, no. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Oh, here they come. Yo, that's gross. That's gross. That's a skitter. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Lantap nectar, lemtum fruit, and nanka flesh. What delicate foods have you brought for us? Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Oh, man. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crudged by dragon jaws, yes? Come, come. It's not far. Oh my god. Rubik's, like even a 5 gifted subs as well. And Implode, a level 2 hype train. You guys are fantastic. Oh my god, thank you. I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. I'm a city boy through and through. I don't like creepy crawlies. No thanks. Not for me. Swarthy Fowl with the 40 months in a row, man. Thank you so much. What a long journey we've been on. Been a long road, for sure. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, I can see the stink. It's visual stink. Which is less than ideal. They look like a happy bunch. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words. For we are Vath. We are non-mind. Non-mind. What are you guys doing? Phil and Tricepsis. The cuddles are coming for you two. I swear to God. The cuddles are coming. Welcome to our hive hunters. You have brought delicacies which were sought after by our people. We are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically, knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone, what strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then the words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nath's god, of the god the One Mind summoned into our midst. The One Mind? These are the Nath who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are connected. Oh, they're Borg! Oh! But let us begin our story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it has swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely that I had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Will you take a fucking chill pill, man? Alright? Stop jerking off every time a dragon dies. Go and fucking wank off to Quidditch or something. For real, bro. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground. No longer. Thank you all, man. Thank you. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our god. Oh, the Ascians told them how to do it. And unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god's ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards of this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Okay. Oh, yeah. Though we near not each other's thoughts, generous hunter, you somehow know what we need help. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. I would make a request of you. Please bring us muskets with which to defend ourselves. You can take them from the Nath nearby. 2 would be sufficient. You just want me to go and kill your brothers, then? Well. I'll come back for the main story, then. Let's go get this quickly. Gib guns. I know. Death Glitch. Thank you for 10 gifted subs. We're stuck to Stephen Strange with a gifted. Thank you as well. And Dudas with a big cheer. Thank you all, man. Your generosity is overwhelming. You guys are exceptional. Thank you. Oh, the hype train flies. The hype train doth fly. Whoop. I think heading south was where I also said one of the currents was. Yeah. Although it's like 700 to the south. The story likely takes you to the same place as the Blue Quest, if I recall. Probably. That's okay, though. We'll see where this goes. We ain't in no rush. It's not like we're going to get to Endwalker before it comes out, right? I think we're all agreed. We could all drink that down and just accept that for now. Whoa. Cool. I don't even know the name of the next expansion after Heaven's Ward. Is that Stormblood then? Who knows? We're keeping that under wraps as well. Never you mind. Never you mind. Oh, Larelf picks up a shirt. Yes, dude. Oh, you got the Fey Folk one. It's a really cool shirt, that one. But we do have some nice Quest shirts up. Mr. Chris has been manufacturing. I have pulled way too many, and I'm going to die. Woohoo, don't die. Yep, I'm dead. Running away. I went in with full AoE in mind. Eat an egg. Nom 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 nom. The egg shall provide. Yeah, I should summon Que. Alright, alright. Get him, Que! Que will save us. I combine Que with my Moogle powers. PGE Que. We don't need a Que emote. Am I out of line of sight? No, I'm good. Hey, that KFC stream was awesome. GG's those of you who want some nice chicken. How am I going to say no to a brand deal that gets everybody, well, gets people free KFC? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, ain't no how. Let's hope we could do that again. I don't know how well our day went, but I'm sure Nupps will find out. Southeast. Oh, I bet it's up there, isn't it? Yep. I should not have fallen off. Right, that's what's your Final Fantasy journey. My hairline started receding 13 years ago, and your results are giving me hope. Indeed, man. Indeed. I'm much happier that I've got choice with my hair. I still have to leave it quite alone for a while yet, while it all finishes up, but... Much better than you're just bald. that is it. Your choices are cut it off. That's the only reason I did mine, is I just got tired of being like, I literally can't do anything. Right. That was the primary function behind mine. I was bored to death. There are loads of enemies here. It's just like a dungeon as well. A mullet? I want to dye my hair, but Emma won't let me. Because I'm too old. What colour? I miss my metallic blue hair. I probably am too old for that now, though. Yellow? Never had yellow hair. I was short and getting bored. I don't care anymore. Yeah, I didn't care for a while, but I just got bored of it. It was so boring.
1 year. PGE Sprit. PGE Sprit.
I obviously I'm good and married. The vanity of it I don't really care about, but oh, it's shit. I shouldn't have come down here either. God damn it. How do you get out of this hole? Up there. Scrads, thank you. Spritz. Yeah, the spritz is the annoying part, for sure. Die sub goal. I can't do anything with it for another, like, 6 months. I'll leave it do its thing. Where are you? Northeast. Right, I'm going to ride through this, although I think I'm going to die. There it is. I see it. Okay. If I come around the back here, maybe I just have to deal with these two. Or maybe just the one. I start building towards a bullet to go with that KFC brand deal. Well, we'll have to see how that goes, because KFC were awesome, though. They were really awesome. Chatting with them was very cool in the meetings ahead. They put us in touch with some good people for doing some other good things as well. Really cool people to work with. It's nice though, a lot of the PR agencies we deal with have started to recruit people who understand gaming. Which has made our lives so much easier. Dealing with PR people who have no clue is incredibly awkward. Tell them to hire you, Tom? I mean, do that yourself, right? The fuck? Oh, PR not understanding gaming is the worst, man. Like, the amount of people who are like, okay, here's our big picture. Right, we're auto-running, so here's the big picture, guys. We're going to do a sponsorship for Blade Light Heroes. And what we want you to do is we want you to come onto the stream and we want you to put a big logo over the front of the gameplay. And then what we want you to do is every 10 minutes, stop what you're doing and then do an ad read from like a piece of paper. And then people will know. And make sure you put in all our buzzwords, like a call to action to say, click the link, click the link. Click the fucking link, man! Click it! And I swear to you, we believe gamers respond very well to live streams where the player stops what they're doing and just does an advertisement. Trust us. We've been doing this for years. Are you fucking out of your mind? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Shut up. Like now, yeah. Like now. Like right now. Nopers. I'm clicking! I'm clicking! Click the link! Click it. I don't click links. No, thank you. Not for me. No, thank you. I'm not clicking that link. No, 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 no. By the way, click the NordVPN link, which you should, because that's running out in a couple of weeks. Have you the muskets? Allow me to stop the stream for several minutes to do the read. Thank you, Hunter. With these, we can arm ourselves and defend ourselves. We have the same blood as the Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving the way they think as one. The way they move as one. It is hard to imagine us as the same people. How do you get here without clicking links? Dude, I type every web address I go to. To blow my nose. You'll have to wait. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Dealt with. Should those people be good at the jobs? I think they go to a lot of... I did some marketing studies in university, and I think a lot of it comes from there, where you're fed what has worked since, like, the 1950s. And it's always worked, see? All you do is you get up there with a dame, with a good broad and a good set of bangers. Stick her in the front and give her a toothbrush. She'll sell. Like, I think most of marketing training comes from back then. All you need is a good broad with a fine set of pegs. Now, that'll do. A new Morbius trailer comes out? Oh, sick. I hope it's coming out soon. Well, I'm sold. Actually true, though. Sell, sell, sell. It works. That must be the movie's coming soon, then. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost to the land. I reason that it is a necessary evil, and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much. But you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a sign of the seventh dawn, once sworn to eliminate the primal threats, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphano, a being of whom we know naught. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to her death? No, You have the right of it, Estenian. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray, forgive me, Flor. Wait, Flor need not face this foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Okay. Ha! Do you truly imagine yourself a second Warrior of Light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Mistania makes a valid point. Let us speak to the Vath, and learn how to best secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of some assistance. Uh-huh. Oh. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Chicken and lanyard! Picking up some of that new merch. Thank you so much, guys. Mr. Scrad's 1 year today. My god. A year. Long time, innit? We are Vath. We are non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Okay. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you're not so generous as that. You wish to meet our god. Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. Okay. So we just offer ourselves up as dinner. You are generous hunters, yes. Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe bring us some more. We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. Well. Oh, I actually have to do this? Lol. Okay. I must need to get them some food. Fair enough. The really hairy gamer with 11 months. Super hairy. I challenge that. I'll go one-on-one with you. I'm the hairiest man alive, goddammit. I'm really hoping to see what the primal is like now. I don't know if we'll get something as bizarre as Moogle. Let's go. I'm way hairier than you, like. Pfft. You've got rookie numbers, man. Rookie numbers. How do I... Oh. That's a numlock off. I did! Woohoo! Numlock! Get it done. Wrong primal. Oh, Ramu. The hairiest of the beasts. I'm looking forward to some more extremes, man. How's my chest hair? It's still not grown back. I still have a very distinct line up my stomach, which is only reminded to me, like, when I took my kids swimming on Sunday. I was like, huh. Huh. Well, there that is. I forget all about it until, like, points like that. But it is still there. I think a lot of it's back. You can see the lines like there where it's all missing and shit. We Vath do enjoy our Nanka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? There you go, buddy. Enjoy. Another gift for the Vath, so unexpected. Yes, you'll have more of your words from strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. Senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath and the whole hive is alerted. To reach out God undetected is all but impossible. Okay. Do we have to dress as a Nath? The Vathar want to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I am beginning to grasp a few of their fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the centre of Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the Primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before their deity to make an offering of our souls. I mean, it's a plan. It's a plan. Forgive me, but let us clear about what it is you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavour, will you not, Floor? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of St. Shiva, you are not a woman to err on the side of caution. Would that I could fight by your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alfie. Then it is settled, Floor. You and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance and then allow them to take us prisoner. Okay, I mean, it's a plan. I'm down. I'm down. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Seems good. Are you planning to go at your pace, or do you think you'll make it to Endwalker for its release? I am absolutely in no rush to reach Endwalker on release. I want to enjoy as much as I can. I'm following my own advice, honestly. Every time a new player came to me, be like, I've just bought World of Warcraft. What should I do? What's the first piece of advice we always gave them? Don't rush. It's all waiting for you. Don't rush. You get nothing out of rushing to the end, so I'm going to follow my own advice. Buy a boost? Oh, fuck you lot, man. Ah! Why do you make it so hard? Why do you make it so hard? There's only one time you get to come through all these areas for the first time and enjoy it. I watched Roger Brown play Final Fantasy XIV for like 5 minutes, and it was some of the most degenerate shit I'd ever seen in my life. He was just mindlessly clicking text boxes like it was a cookie clicker, and then all he did was read his mission and look at the map and go and do it. Where's the flavor? Where's the heart? Where's the soul, Roger? Utterly ruined. Yeah, he's got the WoW brainworms. That's what it is. Intruders. Your lives are forfeit. So I should murder these, right? Just a little bit of murder. The whole hive should be coming now, right? Yeah. Get him, Que. Wow, I one-shot that fool. Lols. More? Oh, thanks for the help, Sale. Thanks. Thank you. The Overmind must now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Okay. I wasn't moaning that I one-shot. I was just surprised I one-shot. That's all. That's all. Do not mistake my power for arrogance. It is rare doth I one-shot the enemy. Don't beat the car down. I've been chilling with a Stenian. All death is good death. Did I hook up with the Colonel? I did not, actually. The Colonel betrayed me. I'm pretty sure we got the bad ending. The Colonel turned me down at the last minute. Just when I thought we had a connection. Yeah, and I ate his chicken. He didn't give me the time of day. Yeah. He said he wanted to go on and make his own chain of chicken restaurants without my help. That's like whatever. Do I gain a buff when I'm in this that I can visibly track? Because that would be important. I wonder if it extends past the radius, or the visual radius. I can't stop the WoW brain existing. It's still in there. I'm gonna die here. I might get lucky here and get the quest complete. Hey! Quest healed me! Ya boy! Where's our friend and companion? I can't believe I ever said a bad word about him. It's not true. I would eat him if it was Christmas. Keep going. Oh, as if you wouldn't eat him. Look how juicy his thighs are. Without question. Quer, will you kill that guy or what? I beg. Where am I going to? This is a lot of mobs. Good experience for Quer. It's fine. It's fine. See if we can kind of scam our way around a little bit. This is fine. It is a hive. That's true. I'm getting Baron's flashbacks, honestly. Quailboard City. Lord knows those idiots killed me a bunch of times. That should be sufficient. If we did not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray, advise me once you steals your mind for the battle to come. Are we doing a Primal? Oh, okay. Lord of the Hive. Oh, is it going to be a big bug? That would make sense. You are prepared then. Oh, thank you, Emmy. Thank you very much. Moogle at the ready. Hold for your floor. When the next Nath come, we offer no resistance. Surrender, intruders. There is no escape. Put the Moogle down. Enough. We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. God, I don't like that sound. That's actually going through me. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before the Lord, pray, leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I should be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. That's funny. Enter the inner chamber.
Now we have but to wait.
Is it going to be a big crab?
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror
Ravana.
of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Don't like crabs.
He comes.
That robot from Star Wars. That guy is cool. Oh, thank you.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
That is a big dude.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
Steady ends like, yeah.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Was ist das? Oh, she's doing a Ross, just ice blocking. What? Booba?
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
She's just gonna use Slippy Floor and wreck him.
Bending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Oh, Shiva's offense is a shambles, man. Oh, that's cool. She's using the actual boss mechanics. Do slippy floor.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Copium, man. Copium. It's not about your item level. It's about how you use it.
You're not eating it.
Emma, we're in the middle of a battle to the death.
Thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Of course.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Oh, we're going one-on-one with this guy? I don't fancy our odds. I hate you, Russ, so much. Thok asked Thok hard, now available. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're doing this before lunch. And I've got team meeting. This is perfect timing.
I've got team meeting too.
Are you on the team? Any teamers? Alright. I'm in the middle of something. The lunch will get eaten, believe. How can we eat at a time like this, Emma? Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't worry. We'll do... Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll do free company invites for the extreme version, yeah? Alton Towers? Sounds like a pirates thing. What an odd choice of music. It's a good song. I wonder if he's going to be, like, graceful. Like a dance. I wonder if that... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is he going to be, like, graceful moves? Ahoy, everybody! Ahoy! Oh, this is a really enclosed environment. This is a dramatic change from the other Primal fights. Okay. First Heaven's Ward Primal. Seething tail. Someone get marked there and move out the group. That's what it looked like.
Furious as a blaze.
On Kelner now, maybe? Oh, I'm seeing all the other characters' new spells. Prelude to Slaughter. Everyone's running away. I've already seen several new spells that I haven't seen before. Big AoE, okay. Oh. Okay. That's cool, so it's not just orange lines. Nice.
Feel my blades.
Noise cues are actually going to be quite nice for the extreme version, I imagine. What is that shit you're doing? What the fuck is that? There's some really funky spells going off. Adds. Not much health. Moon Garner, Spirit Garner. Spamming a lot of these. Bloody Fuller. Big.
Rejoice in the glory of combat! Unyielding of the earth!
What? Okay, Vuln. Everybody got Vuln. How do we cleanse Vuln? Maybe it's a soft enrage. We spread out with this? Prelude to Slaughter. LB! That boss on Extreme is gonna be frigging awesome. That is gonna be so cool.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
So, wait. Non-toxic, non-toxic. There we go. Non-toxic, non-toxic. Got it. I'm assuming our girl's not dead. Oh, nothing shambles, man. Oh, she's okay. It was only a 30-foot sword. Fine.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Right? You want a 69?
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh no! Ass clowns!
Once more you achieve the impossible.
Who the fuck are you?
Bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Succor.
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Like, why be an Ascian? You guys are so fucking miserable. All the time. Like, why work for the Ascians? Do you know what I mean? They're just so miserable all the time. Just the crap. They're just. Why does anybody take on these chaos? I will rule the world, and we will become the emperors of darkness. It's like, just, I would have more fun working at McDonald's than being an ass clown. I would. Chaos! Chaos! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to say goodbye for today, you wonderful people. I have my team meeting in order to make sure the rest of the week is filled with entertainment for you guys, as well as all our Christmas and New Year's plans, and all those wonderful things. So, let's throw it right over to Zeppler, who's going to be helping us judge your houses. Check it out. We are going to be judging your houses. Get your submissions on our Discord. £100 to spend on the Squeenix store. Mog Station Hypers. That is going to be happening in the next Saturday. So you've still got time to get them in. Zeppler will be one of the judges along with Alandra and Seek. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And I hope to see you there. And I hope to see some wonderful houses. All right. Other than that, hi. I'm going to have some lunch and then have my team meeting. Be good, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. It is all day FF14 tomorrow. No interruptions, no nothing.
Don't be good.
Bye-bye.